So I had mentioned seeing one of these creatures in a previous video. This is a scolopendra. This is one of these giant centipedes, and this is a dead one that I found floating in the water here. But a live one of these can inflict an absolutely horrendous bite. I've never been bitten by one. I've talked to people who have been bitten by one. There's at least one lunatic on YouTube who has been bitten by one of these on purpose just to see how bad it is. I don't ever want to get drilled by one of these, but I've got a feeling living here, it's only a matter of time. This is I don't know, probably a mid-sized one. They definitely get bigger than this thing, and this is terrifying enough, so. Man. Not a lot of things that creep me out, but this might be one of them. I think I'd learned by now to shake out my shoes when I go to put them on in the morning. Put my shoe on, felt something in there. This is not the first time this has happened. Luckily, it's not a bitey or a stingy thing this morning. Okay, fatty. Oops, sorry. All right, so Pinky just walked into my office with this creature. I don't know what the hell this thing is. It's like an eel. Oh, he's upside down, I think.
Yeah, eel.
It's an eel, okay. I guess her cousin caught this thing. Oh yeah, definitely an eel. I thought it was a snake at first, but yeah, he is an eel. He's not doing very good.
Yeah, he'll be in the bucket for a while.
Yeah, that's...
We should release him soon.
Where do you want to put them?
Yeah, in the pond.
Okay.
It's fine.
They eat fish.
They don't eat fish.
They don't?
No, they didn't.
What do they eat?
They eat mud.
They eat mud?
Yeah.
Pretty sure they don't eat mud.
Oh, vegetable. They don't eat fish. The fish, our fish is too big for them to
Okay,
eat.
yeah, I'm totally cool with it. Anyway, whatever they eat. Yeah, let's go do it. All right, so I don't know if this guy is gonna make it or not. He's been in this bucket much longer than he would have liked. Well, all right, buddy. You got anything? You got anything left? Does not look promising. Yeah. No, I think he just kind of slid. I don't think that was actually swimming. How big do those get? They get super big or they don't? Oh.
Maybe that full size. In Thailand, they believe when somebody is sick and they come back
Oh,
live.
look. There he goes. He's gonna make it. It's a Loch Ness Monster. We got a baby Loch Ness Monster in our pond. Ooh, look at him. Yeah, he still's not happy. But at least he's moving. Come on, dude, you can do it. Oh yeah, he's gonna be good. That is awesome. That's freaking cool. We should name him Herman. Herman. I don't know, it seems like a good eel name. Herman. Yeah, can we farm eels? They're pretty good to eat, right?
Uh-huh. You can farm eel.
Why don't we farm eels? Was it unagi? Is that unagi? Is that the sushi? Or is that's an urchin?
This is like a eel that's a sea eel. This is like a
Mud eel?
mud eel.
Yeah.
I don't think not many people eat it, but
Herman! Go, Herman! Go, Herman! Maybe Herman's really an Irma and she's pregnant. That'd be even better. She has, yeah, babies everywhere.
Yeah.
They come to the surface? Yeah, I know, me too. That's probably what they do right before they die. There he goes. Look at that thing. Come on, Herman. All right, a lot of people down here. Better be some progress. The raft is going in. Roof tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move my office out here. Get Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Dad, can a water buffalo live with the cows?
ก็ควายอยู่กับงัวได้ไหม buffalo have to be in the water.
Oh.
They be close to the water.
We need another pond. We'll dig another pond right here.
Why? Buffalo have a big horn, so they putting the cow, so they wouldn't be a good placing together. Separate to separate.
So we definitely have to get rid of the cows.
He can build another barn or build a cow.
Keep a lot of tortoises in here, if nothing else.
I know. Perfect.
And we can have this whole area for tortoises and water buffaloes and elephants.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You heard it. So I read that is an Asian swamp eel. They do breathe air.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's why they come up
Yeah.
and serve it.
I haven't read what they eat yet, but I'm still pretty sure it's not mud. But maybe it is.
Mud eel.
Asian swamp eel.
Swamp, yeah.
Yeah.
So swamp. Not
Yeah.
mud. Mud is the mud. Swamp.
Swamp. Oh, so interesting. Those little swamp eels, just in my past few minutes of reading, are unlike most eels, which is why I was a little confused when it came up and was breathing at the surface, because typically eels don't do that, but apparently these Asian swamp eels can either absorb oxygen through the water through gills, like a fish or a normal type of eel, or if need be, they can come to the surface and gulp air, which is what we saw our little guy doing, Herman. So pretty fascinating, and whether or not he sticks around or not will remain to be seen. He may decide that this habitat is not suitable for him and want to take off and explore. And he can breathe air, so they will, slither across ground, especially in rainy season when everything's wet anyway. But if he does stay here, he should have a pretty steady diet of frogs and shrimp and bugs and other little invertebrates. I don't know. Either way, I'm psyched to have him, and let's hope he sticks around. Oh, that's him right there. He's right there. I think. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, so Herman already is not looking very good. He is laying on his side, appearing lifeless. Oh, no, some movement. No, nobody's attacking him, but I don't know. It seems like rolling over on his side is not the preferred activity of a healthy swamp eel, but I don't know. I've never seen a swamp eel. Could be perfectly normal. So, the other day I ordered some more vetiver grass. I got a couple of bare spots I want to fill in around the pond, and today they showed up just in a plastic bag, like all the other ones, bundled right up and ready to go. So I'm gonna soak these guys for a few days. I learned that last time, is they fare a lot better if you soak them for a few days first. I'll just get them unwrapped, and then let them grow a few little roots before planting them. And since it's rainy season now, this should be pretty easy, right? I'm just gonna poke a hole in the ground, stick them in, and leave them. I shouldn't have to go through the hassle of watering them once or twice a day for the first couple weeks and making sure they're established. They should just go right in, and now that it's raining, not quite every day, but a lot of them, and it's not as hot as it was during the time when I planted the original group. It's pretty low maintenance. I can just go through and plug in some gaps along the edge of the pond. Eat up. YouTube comment said we needed a goat. Need a goat and I won't need a lawnmower. Just tie it out like a 20-foot rope. Then just move it. Somebody else asked why you don't lead the baby, and if you lead the baby, everybody else will follow.
Lead the baby?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Doesn't work that way. It's got to be mom.
The mom leads everybody.
Okay. Yeah, look at this friggin' death zone over here. I wonder what that stuff was. Yeah, Uncle sprayed something over here the other day that turned this from lush green, albeit weedy and overgrown, to a complete desolate wasteland. So I don't know what that chemical was, but it was something pretty potent. We insisted that he stop at our property line, which you can see has been clearly delineated by the line of death here. Gross. Here to go. Oh, they're all going the wrong way. Oh. Get him, Yite. What? Oh, no, 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 don't eat that. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was, but not cow food. Cows destroyed your rice project. I don't know what it was, but you got about half of it left. Look at that. All right, so we're over at Pinky's parents' house. You may recognize this place if you've been following this channel since the start. I think our first video, we were here staying in the parents' house before we bought our house, just trying to figure out what we were gonna do. So I haven't been over here in a little while. I didn't realize this is where we were bringing them. I didn't know they lived here, the cows now.
Yeah, my uncle put some stuff in his barn.
Oh, so we can't use the uncle barn anymore. Ah, I see. And this was chickens, but the chickens are gone.
Chickens, yeah, they're still outside, but they feed lunch now. They lock.
Oh.
Let it go.
So this was a chicken coop last time I was here. It's been a few months, and I guess it was just now hastily converted to a cow pen. Emergency cow pen. Oh, because I can't say your brother's house because it rains too much, and it's totally open air there. Gross. Uncle had that little barn, but that has been now filled with other things. What did he fill it with? Just junk or other animals?
He wants to clean it up, and he wants to buy the cow back. So he wants to.
He misses his cows already?
Yeah, I know. He was like.
Yeah, he'll pay twice as much to buy them back.
Yeah,
all right, guys, don't agree to sell anything after a bottle of whiskey. You will regret it. All right, so chicken coop has become emergency cow coop, which is why the boys are out in full force trying to finish the cow pen that's in our yard, which has been pretty much a one-man project. Your dad and some occasional helpers as needed, but it's been primarily your dad. Today there was 4 guys over there working, so stepped it up a little bit. Oh, I recognize some of this inventory. Scavenged things from our yard. It's my primary banana supply right now is Mom's banana farm over here. Yeah, I'm running low. I'm gonna need a refill. So as a refresher for you guys who are fairly new, this is the property that Pinky grew up on. At least part of this was, and then over the years we acquired some of the neighboring lots. And then what was it, 3 or 4 years ago? I always forget. We had this house built for them. Surprisingly, it gets very little use. They still prefer to use the old original house, which Dad is still adding onto and reconstructing and reconfiguring on a regular basis. It's in some sort of constant state of evolution. But they prefer down here. It's just more comfortable, right? I mean, it's just their style. It's what they're used to. Got all their stuff down here. Outdoor kitchen, even though there's a You know, nice indoor kitchen in the new house, and plumbing and hot water and all of the stuff. That appears to be the refrigerator that was that originated in the new house has now been moved down here. So they are digging it down here. It doesn't matter to me. It's not in the house, but they don't want to use it. That's fine. But neat little property. A lot of fruit trees and vegetables and endless supply of junk and tidbits that Dad has picked up, all slated for future projects. What's going on over here? Oh, look at this. Oh, it smells like shit. What is that?
Water, rice water. They soak water with
Is that what
rice.
stinks?
Yeah, stink. It's not the shit.
Fertilizer?
Yeah, fertilizer, like organic.
Hello. Who are these people?
Organic. It's my mom's friend.
Just helping? I was gonna say, where's the whiskey?
Whiskey shop.
Yeah, no way we're doing all this sober. No, okay. Yeah. We'll farm for booze. I've done worse for less. Oh, so they're just weeding all this stuff.
Yeah, they're weeding to give it to the cow.
Yeah, you got to be drunk to weed stuff for any amount of time. Yeah, it's a decent little house here. Pinky got the design somewhere. I don't know. She handled this whole project, which I was really proud of her for doing. And we were living in Hawaii at the time, so the whole thing was a remote construction project, which construction project anywhere, anytime is difficult enough when you're on site. It's even tougher when you are not there to supervise things. So I was intentionally totally hands off and just let her do it. And for better or worse, she came out really good. I think with like any new build, there's always stuff that we're like, you know, we probably would have done that different and done that different and moved that wall over here a little bit, but nothing egregious, and the place has held up really well. And it was done, I can't remember what the schedule was, but whatever we agreed to, they stuck right to it. I think it was 3 or 4 months, whatever. They came, the builders did exactly what they said they were gonna do when they said they were gonna do it, which even now living here I've found is shocking for the place. She just ripped one? Jesus. Look at this handsome couple, huh? Look at that. Yeah, so this is a decent little place. It's 3 bedrooms?
3 bedroom, my mom.
And then Pinky's room here. It's got a master bath, and then there's obviously a second bath outside, but nobody living in here right now. So it's just kind of
I just buy it and I just for gas.
You step in here and it feels like you've just jumped ahead in time about, I don't know, 50 years over our decrepit, falling down piece of shit house. Yeah. We just pick this one up and move it to our lot. This place is nice, but it's too small. We'd kill each other.
Yeah.
It's like the 4 seasons for these cows compared to what they've been living in.
I know.
Fresh grass. Roof.
That side.
Yeah, as shitty as our house is, I love that it has like totally separate wings where it's like
I know.
you can be on one end, I can be on the other, and we can stay out of each other's head. Yeah.
Separate ends.
Yeah.
Like,
just not sinking into the earth.
Like,
Standard old Yai napping table, which is where they spend most of the time, just sitting here and taking a nap on this thing. This is it, folks. This is what they're used to sleeping on. These mats, and then these are actually modern comforts here, these pillows. But this is what you typically see. So no wonder, I'm talking about the mattress, no wonder the furniture sucks here so bad, because this is what you guys are used to. So anything above and beyond that is an improvement. And we got the kitchen here. All the old school good stuff. Oh, we do have a gas stove. Okay. Cookware. Dogs everywhere. Washing machine. The shitter in there. Do they have a real toilet, or is it just a squatty toilet? All right. Oh, so you got to collect the rainwater to pour the water into the toilet to get it to flush. Your dad sleeps where, on this platform? Does he actually put that mattress down before he sleeps, or he just sleeps right on this? He does? Okay.
with the mosquito net up, this mosquito net.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
So let me get this straight.
The rain is.
Let me get this straight. Your dad has a 1.7 million baht air-conditioned house.
Because my mom in there.
But instead of sleeping in there, he would rather sleep on this setup, no air conditioning, mosquito netting. Oh, we got a fan. Oh, well, that explains it all. There we go. Could have saved a lot of money, just bought another fan. Hey, dude, plenty right here. Huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? So I don't know what the deal is with him. I will go out twice a day now, and I'm cutting fresh greens because it's rainy season. Grass is growing like crazy. There's all kinds of variety. And in the morning, will come out and fill a 5-gallon bucket and pile it up here. And then in the evening, I'll do the same thing, another 5-gallon bucket. And they'll usually get some other food in between, whether it's random pieces of cactus or whatever we're bringing to him. But still, it amazes me that he, every morning and every night, will still go out. And even though he's got food and he eats a ton of it, he will still like pace the entire enclosure and like graze on the little bits of greenery that has sprung up. I don't get it, aside from, like, I know, like, naturally, they are, I guess, wanderers and foragers, so they'll just kind of meander through the desert and pick away at stuff, and I don't know if that's just his natural behavior. Is that your natural behavior, huh? Where he just feels like he has to go and do that, even though the stuff that's over there in a pile and super easy and accessible is all fresh, like within a few minutes old. It's not like it's been sitting there all day. I can't imagine there's much of a difference at all in terms of like freshness or quality of the stuff that I cut for him versus what's here. It's the same type of grass, so it's not like something special that's extra tasty. He just loves or feels obligated or compelled to walk around and just latch on to little pieces here and there and pull them up. He'll make his rounds, pick away at these spindly little pieces of grass, and then inevitably end up back over at the pile where he'll wolf down the entire pile or almost all of it each time. But he just still has this need to forage this little stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. I just find it fascinating that that's what he does. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. He's got such a good personality. Like, he is just not skittish in the least. Grab his legs, pet his head. Like, if he's eating, he doesn't stop. Like, it just does not faze him. He's super personable. Betty, on the other hand, she's getting better, but she is much more reserved than he is. She is much quicker to pull her head in, although she is starting to let me scratch her head a little bit without totally withdrawing into her shell like that. Usually if I come up behind her and just kind of rub her shell first, and I can pet her head without her freaking out. But yeah, any sudden movement at all, she's just much more timid, aren't you? But she is super sweet. She does come out and roam around. She doesn't forage as much as Barney does. She'll definitely take advantage of something if she's walking around and there, you know, it's just an irresistible piece of grass. She'll check it out and eat it, but she's not as psycho as he is. He's just walking around with food hanging out of his mouth all the time, going to look for more food. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, now when I got her, there was no way that she would have even let me do this, so. And as silly as this appears, it's pretty significant progress. Okay, sweetie, I'll leave you alone.